Hey guys, welcome back to Buster's Corner. Where are we? Where are we? We're at Vegas. Vegas, baby. Just got done with California. A lot of great success for Buster's Corner community. A lot of first places, a lot of top tens, a lot of fun. Uh, the base setup that I put together was workable. You guys made a few adjustments to it here and there, and got it dialed in to fit you. Whether it be air pressure, springs, a lot of talk on Discord, things you guys did to make it even better. A lot of times it's hard to you put in 3 or 4 days into a setup and down comes your deadline. It's like, okay, this is my base set, but it needs a little more work, and that's where you guys come in Buster's Corner, is make the final tweaks that I didn't get to. Maybe it's an air pressure thing. Maybe it's maybe a spring by a little bit. Maybe it's the steering. I didn't do the steering. Whatever it is. But that's where the community comes in and Buster's guys come in and you guys tweak it a little bit to finish it up and then put it back up on Discord. So show everybody what you got. Okay, so here we are at Vegas. Now, as I get into the setup, I've been struggling with this car in my mind, in that the ARB bars and the arms and all that stuff and the suspension in the front and the back really were not being utilized in my setups anyway. I don't know what the setup shops are doing, but I not bought one to see what they're doing. And I probably should. I might learn something from it. But all those bars were always maxed out. We weren't using them to get the car to rotate. So I got to playing around with this, and I got something totally different here on this setup. Um, and it's working. I think it's working. It is for me for right now. And I wish I could go back to California and redo it with this new theory I got. So let me show you what we got going on here first. Let's get some stats here out of the way. There, Tom came into our server. Hello, Tom. Um, Here's my laps. And, well, actually, let me go back to here. I'm at 104. I think I was testing it less than this, but I'm not sure. And that could be why my laps are low. My laps are running in the threes here, and every now and then a two, but mostly threes I was getting. But still, my drop off here in 20 is 20 laps. From a 30.4 to a 31.4 in 20 laps. I think that's still pretty good. Um, but my speed wasn't there in this particular test. Uh, 30.45. Okay, laps. Okay, tires. Let's go look at our tires. So this is after 20 laps. You can see this track is running hot on our tires. I'm way up here at the top of our scale run B. This is 21 laps. 83 after 20. I'll take that. 93. Granted, when you look at this tires, you say, Bob, that car needs to be a little bit looser. You're too tight in the front. Um, and that very well could be true. Actually, it probably is true. It is true. Ha! Okay. So, but the issue I run into, for my driving style, as I get late into the run, say 20 plus, well, not even there. If I loosen it up too much, lap 10, lap 15, she snaps loose, just like you're seeing on TV. Um, so I've got her to the point where she's very stable and she'll run the distance. I've only gone as far as 20 laps. I don't know what it's like between 20 to 50. It's a 100 lap race, so you'd really like to get 50, but I suspect you have plenty of cautions on this track. So I think all you really got to do is do 30, maybe 40 laps on a set of tires before somebody wipes out. Okay. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's what I did different on this. Look at my springs, 39, 39. But look at the back, 26, 26. I'm flat across the back. Why? Because now with my flat across the back, I can now use this rear bar. Look at me. I'm at a 1.3 and a P2, right? I can adjust this bar to get the car to rotate. Same with the front bar. I'm at a 1.3 and a P3. I'm around 56.7 and a 51.2. So let me see. If we pull up California, can I get rid of this? Okay, well, take pictures. Take your pictures. That's right. One, two, three. One, two, three. We have guys that take pictures and put them in by hand. One, two, three. The other thing I'm looking at here on this tire. See, tires are kind of high. Some guys run 29. Also, I'm looking at, and I could be wrong here, I'm looking at my tire pressure from left to right as stagger. Okay, you'll see these guys and myself get loose on corner exit after about 10 to 15 laps. The car gets loose on corner exit. Well, look. I went from 38 to 58. Well, let's see, 32 to 45. So I got 13 psi difference here. Here I got 20. So see how the right tire grew more than the left tire? That adds stagger to your car. Now back in the when we run tour mods, if you had too much rear stagger, the car would loop on exit. What? Well, that's what we're doing. In 10 to 15 laps, the car's looping on exit, right? Which to me looks I got too much stagger. Now I can't change the stagger, but what guys are doing and what I've been doing is we would compensate that with the bars, right? The preloads, and maybe that does resolve it. Um, and maybe would compensate for a spring, for a late in the run adjustment. Or you go back up here and you got to tighten up the cross weight. So I think that there's something here in this rear stagger and even the front. I don't think you need to run this down to 29 anymore. Maybe I'm wrong, guys, but we'll see. I'm going to play with it next season, season 2. I'm going to play with it a lot more this way I'm doing this build now. You're going to see a lot more of this even split up here and even split in the back. I'm going to keep the even split. And I might even drop this down a little bit just for kicks. I might get a little more rotation out of this right here. But as I get that rotating too much late in the run, it could be an issue. So see, that's where I'm at with this. Okay. Let me pull up my Motec real quick. This is my last run, right? I don't think so. Oh, there it is. This is my last run. Okay. So all we're looking at here is, okay, so watch this. So here we go early in the run. Let's go take a look at this. My ride height here, 45, 45, 45, 38, 30, 37. Okay, that's a little off right there. You can probably move this a smidget. There you go. And now it's all good. So look at the back, 47 and 66. All right, let's go here. 68 and 81. So it's 10 to us, 13 difference compared to 52, 62, 13 difference. Pretty good. All right. So that's where we are. So we were there, not bottoming out, not bottoming out. But you'll see in the first part of the run, what do we got here? Where's our lowest? We got -4. Not down. Over here, so we got a bump right there. -4, 6. Okay, and then late in the run. So that's something else too. I was going to mention too. Okay, so let's say you got your setup all done. It's beautiful. All right, and you got it right where you want it. I would go back, and you got your tires all dialed in, right? All right. So here after my 20 laps, this is what my air pressure is going to be. 37, 38, 58, 58, okay? Do a 10 lap run. This is 20 laps. Do a 10 lap run. Check your hot pressures, okay? Then go back into your setup and change your hot pressures to what they were at 10 laps. Change them to hot pressures if you can. I don't know if it goes that high. I think it goes to 60. Then go back and look at your ride heights. So let's say after 5 or 10 laps, that's where you want your ride heights to be. You might be scraping the first 5 laps, but come 5, 10 laps in, the car is going to reach that ride height that you really want. I'm gonna work on. I didn't really do that on this setup. It just kind of came to me afterwards, but that's something I'm going to work on. All right. Okay. I just want to see. Tom's running a 30.4, so it must be a hot track compared to what we were testing on. So this is all done on the Buster's Corner parameters that we set. and I don't know if I set them all right on this server, or I expect I'm on actually on a server. It could be different than doing a practice session. So the car has not been adjusted for a live server yet, so I'm not sure what the live weather is going to be like. So that needs to be done. Okay, I want to go back and okay, we got all the information here, right? Okay, I want to go back to no, I must have changed something. California version, there it is, V2-1. Everybody loved this one. They were able to make adjustments off this. Let's put it that way. Now what I'm talking about is look, see what I had in here. I got 41 and 45. That's pretty close up front. What do I have in the back? 15 and 2000. All right. If you look at this rear bar, right? I got it 1.3 and stiff. What was the one other one at? 2 and P. Look at that. It's locked down. 2 and P4. Not even using that. Look at the nose weight. That was actually too low, I think. Okay. But I'm just saying you can be able to manipulate these bars a lot more if we get this, I think, flat. And now you can use your bars back here and your diff load more. Okay. All right. Let's go back to because something else I want to show you. Vegas 1.1. Okay. Mid-race changes. Okay. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about first here. Let's go out here into the pits. Okay. If I scroll down my relative screen over here, actually I got a button that says tires. This one right here. So, on this pit stop adjustments that you can make, all right, you know, let me, I want to make sure you guys don't miss nothing here. Let me take me out of the picture. There we go. Okay. Pit stop adjustments. In case you don't know this, if we want to tighten the car up, all right, let's say the track is getting hot and it's getting slippery and you want to tighten the car up. Left spring, I'm going to go up on my left.
That's it, go.
Wrong one. This one. Up on my left and down on this one.
That's it, go.
Okay. So up on the left, down on the right is going to tighten you up. So if you go the other way, right? Whoops.
That's it, go.
Down on that
That's
one,
it, go.
and then up on that one.
That's it, go.
That's going to loosen you up. Okay. So as you get this set up, you can make these changes to the car and see if it, you know, can help yourself dial it in. Okay, but I don't want to do any of that. I want to get this back to stock.
It, go. That's it, go.
Actually, I'm just going to get out. That guy said, get it, go. All right. Let me make sure I got my setup in here. I do, because I didn't want to. Okay. Let's go run a couple laps. All right. Oh, Tom's out of the track somewhere. He's running at 30.3. Oops. Okay, F3 this. See where Tom's at. Oh, we got the new cars. Max Graphics. I had them paint us up some new Busters cars. They're available on the Facebook page and on Discord. If you'd like to run the paint, feel free to. We got the Ford and the Chevy, no Toyota. There's not enough Toyota guys out there. All right, let's go run a couple laps here real quick. Now remember, the laps that I'm running here too, as far as that tire wear, I'm pretty much trying to run qualifying laps the whole time here. So hopefully at some point during the race you can try and save some tires. Or at least you're going to need to. Hey. There's Tom. Hey Tom, what's up?
And there's Bill coming in.
Yeah, there I am. What up?
Alright, go ahead and slide me down to another room. It's Tom and Bill on Discord. And we're just running a couple of laps here. So yeah, so in the beginning you hear a scrape, you can hear it banging the ground, that's no big deal. Once those tires inflate, that's going to go away. There is still a couple of nasty bumps on this track that we just can't get rid of. I can show you exactly where they are. Alright. So like I said, we got a good base here. I mean, if you can free the car up more, go for it. It will be faster. All right, but if you free it up, make sure you test 20-25 laps because that's when she gets nasty. And that could be me just oversteering it. You do have that. You got to watch out for that. Are you oversteering the car and are you trying to get more out of it than what's there? That was the case over in California. Guys were overcranking that wheel and the car wasn't rotating. And you overcrank the wheel and they go, oh, and the rear end comes out. And they go, oh, I'm loose. No, you're not. You try to get more out of it than what was there. Oh, the 449. Yeah, she's a lot faster than this. This may need a gear change. Where am I at here for the track? Yeah. See, let me take another look here. I want to be around 8,800 RPM. Right at the end of the straightaway. Where are we at? 86. Alright, yeah, that's a temperature thing here, I think. Still banging on the ground a little bit there. It'll go away. So I'm looking for 8,800 RPM down the end of the straightaway because we know the car wants to operate probably between 85 to 87. But as the tires go away later in the run, we won't have the speed, but we'll keep some of that speed up with the RPM. And you may even want to go even more than that. So, come on, baby, come on. Yeah. All right, that's it for there. 3s, 4s, and 5s is what you're going to look at here probably. You'll get guys that can run the 1s and 2s, but I don't think they can sustain it very long. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. It's 1.1. You can find us on Facebook. I'll put the link down below. Once you go on the Facebook, you will find the link to our Discord. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of cool stuff. So Buster's Corners community of guys, I usually put together a base setup for everybody. Usually comes out on Saturday. From there, the guys take it and dial it into their driving characteristics and their equipment. I run the direct drive. Some guys run the G29. They just change they want to make to it. And then once they make changes to it, they usually post it back up on Discord, and you can see what they've got compared to what you're building, and kind of go from there. So it really is a group effort to try and get this put together. I think that's all I got. That's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching, buddy. Happy race day. And next week is the third. What do they call it? The crazy week? Week 13. No, this week we got Vegas, and after that, this week 13. So good. I like taking that week off. All right, guys. Happy race day. See you around. Thanks. Bye.